Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south, I'll be spreading out.
What's going on, Credit Snipers? Hey, I'm excited to be here today. My name is Carlos Estrada Vega. I am the Credit Assassin, and this is the Credit Assassins channel, guys. This channel, you are going to learn everything that has to do with personal business credit, how you scale it, how you lay the foundation, but at the same time, how do you actually get your business to the next level? Just in case you want to exit in the future, if you want to sell your business, but at the same time, how do you invest your money? That's the main thing that we want to know. If you want to use the real estate route, or if you want to go ahead and start investing in business, that's that option that we're going to be giving you. But I want to make sure that I go ahead and teach you the right thing on how to develop what's called corporate credit. Because at the beginning, something you have to keep in mind is you will always be that personal guarantor. If you ever heard that PG term, that's what it means. Personal guarantor. You are going to be the personal guarantee in the loan for your business. But in this case, guys, I want to make sure you stay tuned. But before we go anywhere, make sure that this is your first time on my channel. Make sure that you click on the bell icon right here. Make sure that you click on all so that you be notified every time that we post a new content, and that is daily. Guys, make sure that this is your first time with us. Subscribe. So like that, you can also be a subscriber to our channel and get all the notifications that we give you and some of the newsletters that we send down on a daily basis that can definitely help you out. This is just free content. We just want to make sure we help you out. But guys, look, give me the thumbs up. This is going to help me to take this content to many more people. My goal, and as a company with Credit Assassins and the 360 Business Vantage, is to help more than 10,000 businesses. More than 10,000 businesses by the year 2025 to obtain at least $1 billion in lending. That is my commitment, my goal to help you out. So help me out so I could go ahead and reach many more. Thank you, guys. All right, guys, so we all know about business credit. You know, and for a lot of people, business credit is almost like a myth. In my experience doing credit and becoming an expert on personal credit, it was also me that I was foreign to the whole concept of how business credit works. So I fully understand how people feel when they talk about business credit, and I see that many business owners, what they do is they use a personal credit to fund their business. But it gets to a point where you tap out, where you cap your own personal business, and you cannot fund your business anymore, and your business get tapped out. And guess what? In order to make revenue, you also need to be bringing some money to invest into the company. And if you cannot do that in the personal side, because that's the only thing that you know, then you are blocking yourself from getting to the next level and eventually creating generational wealth. And that's the point of you having a business, to create that freedom that you want and deserve for you and your family, and not creating a job. And that's what a lot of business owners have created. They create a job because now they don't know how to invest back money into the business, and all they do is live paycheck to paycheck. They just don't have a job now, they own the job. So we know that when it comes to business credit, is alike personal credit. So on the personal side, you have your three business bureaus, which is on credit bureaus, which is your Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Now, on the business side, it's a little different, but it's almost similar to that. Instead of three, you have four. One of them that we don't see on the other side is Credit Safe. Now, you also have your Dun & Bradstreet, but you also have the Experian Smarts business reports, and the Equifax. A lot of people say call it Equinox. I don't know why, but Equifax, Small Business Financial Exchange. So these four bureaus actually govern the business sides, and it's up to you to be diligently to build those. And this is where a lot of business owners fail. They don't do this. They've been in business for years. And for you to be in business for years and not be able to actually have to do the little digital thing, consistency monthly, bites you in the behind in the future, 2-3 years, because between so almost 57% of all on businesses usually close between the year 3 and year 5. Guys, I don't want you to be one of those. I want you to start learning what credit business is all about and how you can develop what we call corporate credit. In 2003, the US government did a study on almost 16 million businesses. And guess what, guys? 97% of all businesses were declined for loans. And guess what, guys? A lot of people don't even know why they are declined. Have you ever been in this situation in which you applied for a loan, a credit card for your business, and the person on the other side of the phone or across the table tells you, oh, you're being declined, sir or ma'am? You'll get a letter within 7 days. You know why that is? It's because that person across from you on the phone don't even know why you got declined. Because if you ask them, they have nothing to say. They tell you, oh, we cannot tell you, you get a letter. And what happens is there's an algorithm in the background. The system, the bank has an algorithm which is almost 20 compliance items that you need to meet. And every bank is the same. And guess what? A lot of business owners are foreign to this concept and they don't even know what they need to do. So how about if there was a tool that you can verify what you need to have prior for you to apply for that loan and that credit card? It's just like the military does. And I talk about the military because I come from a military background. You always have a plan. You always have what we call an operation order, an op order. You always want to have plan for the plan, and just in case something fails, for the plan before you go into battle, because the goal is to not only win but annihilate. And I want you to become a credit assassin. I want you to become a credit sniper. Know your vantage point, know where to attack, so that you be victorious every single time. Do you know that your business credit can be declined for any loans or credit application if the bank don't find your information or your business information in the 401 directory? Yep. Do you know that if you don't have a low 5 account balance, you can also get disqualified? And what a low 5 means is that in your business bank account you have had at least $10,000 for the past 3 months consecutively. So that means a low 5. That tells the bank the ability of you being able to pay the loan or the credit back. And that could be a factor that can get you disqualified. Do you know that you can also get disqualified if you don't have at least 5 reporting credit lines reporting to the credit agencies? Guys, that's something, this is what we teach you, these little things, these little ins and outs on how to be able to lay the foundation. Because right now, just like any house, in order for you to have a house and live in any building, you need to lay the foundation, because there's no foundations, that building will come down. Now guys, do you know that you can also get disqualified if you don't have a business credit score of 70 or above, or if your personal credit score is 680 and below? A lot of banks will lend you on your personal credit, because remember, when you're first starting, or if you never had any type of business credit, you will still be the personal guarantor. So what's gonna happen is you need to have a good credit score. And this is what we teach you, these little things. And this is what we also help you with your personal credit score. But one of the things you need to keep in mind is if your credit score is 680 and below, it is going to be very, very hard for any agency, any bank, any lending company to be able to lend you as a guarantor for your business. You may have to be able to find a partner or person that comes with you into the business in order for you to get funded. It can still happen, but not on your credit alone. Now, do you know that if you have a ratio of 5-to-1 FICO credit lines open, you may also get disqualified? All right, so guys, so let's go over the 7 reasons why you cannot find some funding. Now, number 1 is going to be they don't know where to look for the right funding. Now, this is one of the things that we could do for you. The 360 Business Vantage, it is built to not only put and create your file, but set the foundation and set what you need to have with all the compliance items. But at the same time, we know where to take you. Either your industry, either you're a mechanic, you're a dentist, you are a real estate investor. There are different banks that love to work with you. They not all fit all. So that's one of the main things why a lot of people do get disqualified, because you may be applying to a bank that don't really want to know nothing about your industry, do not lend in your industry, And at the time that you get disqualified by them, guess what? Now you blacklist yourself with a potential lender that would love to work with you. Now, another thing is the second thing why a lot of investors do not know, or they don't get or business owners do not get lending, or do not get qualified, is they don't know the systems, and they don't know how to get pre-qualified in order to submit the file in front of the bank. So guys, they are, like we keep talking, we keep saying that there are 20 compliance items that you need to have, and this is what banks are always looking for. They want to make sure that you are in the radar, and make sure that you meet all the criteria. The criterion in order for them to give you a lending. They all want to make sure, you got to keep in mind, it's just like when you go in front of a potential employer. Remember, when you're not a business, when you were not a business owner, but you were an employee, you needed to create a resume, right? You needed to create that letter and be able to present it to them. You don't know how to. If you didn't know how to present that to that person, or to that potential employer, you never got the job. So same here, guys. You need to be able to know how to pre-qualify, how to present it to them. Now, at the same time, number 3, they don't know how to successfully come and get through the door. Present your file. That's one of the main things, and why we want to make sure that you know the plan before you get into battle. Like when we're in the military, you always created what's called an operating order. You always knew the plan and the contingencies that could potentially happen in order for us to win the battle. And we won it every single time. And when things didn't go our way, we always had contingencies. And that's what we want to make sure we do with you. We tell you how the plan is, what to expect, and just in case something doesn't go right, then we can go ahead and move to the left or right in order for you to continue to get the lending and the funding that you need in order to get your business up, to scale your business, to start your business, whichever is where you are in life right now or in your business. Now, they don't know that one thing. So number 4 will be that if you miss one thing, the bank and the system will not let you know. Okay? They don't know. So the thing is, like, have you ever, and for the most part we all have, because even me, I have been through a lender agency or a person on the phone when I call a bank to apply for a business loan, a business credit card, and you heard these words. Unfortunately, you will be disqualified. You will get a letter in 7 days in the mail. They will let you know the reason why. But guess what, guys? That person across from you, that person on the phone, really don't know why you got disqualified. It's usually an algorithm or criteria that a bank has, that it was built solely for that bank. But how about if you knew how to get qualified before you actually apply for that bank? That's one of the things that we actually want to do for you in the 360 Business Vantage. So do not forget to go on the bottom of this video and make sure that you get your free success business scan. So the free business success scan, it is going to tell you what you are missing, and if you're missing anything, and how to fix it. So guys, let's get to it. All right, number 5, they don't know that shotgunning will kill the chances. What I mean by shotgunning is that they start applying to different type of lending criteria, credit cards, loans, and by you applying to many of those and just trying to get some lending, I understand sometimes you're desperate to actually get some lending because you need to get your business going. Even though that you may qualify for this bank, but you got disqualified for this bank, just because of the disqualification automatically creates a disqualification for the bank that you would have qualified for. So this is why we like to create a plan and figure out what industry you are in, what lenders would lend you with the criteria, the credit rating that you have, the score that you have before you apply, and not just go blindly and start applying to different lenders, because that's going to take a lot of the ability, or your ability, to be able to get qualified. Now, number 6, never take the time to create a good credit rating. And what I mean by that is that you don't take the time to build the foundation of your business, but at the same time have the proper reserves of cash in your business bank account. And then lastly, number 7, then never separate the personal credit from the business credit. This will always bite you in the ass because it will get to a point in which you will tap out, your personal credit will be capped, and you will no longer be able to fund your business. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that we help you create that corporate credit that you require in order for you to scale, create generational wealth, create the freedom that you always wanted when you first started your business. Because I'm sure you never started a business just for you to own a job. That's not the concept of you owning a business. So guys, hey, I hope this helped you. Hey, let me know what else, anything else you think that may be useful for our community with this content. Any other topic that you may be interested in, if you want us to talk about, touch on. But I'm gonna be talking a lot about how creating business credit. Stay tuned. This was your first time on our channel. Make sure that you go ahead and subscribe, click on that bell icon, and click on all, so that you'll be notified every time that we post a new content. But at the same time, guys, do not forget to give me the thumbs up. That is going to help me tremendously with the YouTube gods. So guys, thank you for your time. I appreciate humbly for you guys to be here with me today, making, listening to what I have to say. This is your servant leader. I am the Credit Assassin. My name is Carlos Estrada Vega. This is the Credit Assassins channel. Do not forget to go ahead and get your free business success scan in the bottom of this video. It'll be member.360businessvantage.com. Get your free business success scan and find out if you qualify to get some lending. See you in the next video.
I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big boss, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top